Off the rugged coast of a forgotten island, shrouded in mist and shadow, the ancient lighthouse stands tall, a towering monolith of brick and stone. Its beacon has been dark for over a century, its light extinguished, its purpose forfeited. Locals speak of its cursed history, of the tragedy that befell its keepers, and of the eerie whispers that carry across the waves. Few dare approach the crumbling structure. Even fewer dare to ask questions. But tonight, Elizabeth Carter dares. A journalist known for her tenacity, Elizabeth specializes in uncovering what others choose to ignore. The legend of the Vanishing Keepers has haunted this region for generations. Three men assigned to the lighthouse in 1872 all vanished without a trace. The only clues: overturned chairs in the keepers' quarters, a single log entry reading, "The light, it calls to us," and the swearing of villagers that strange lights danced in the surrounding fog that cursed night. Elizabeth arrives with a flashlight, a notebook, and a steely resolve. The boatmen who had ferried her to the island offered little comfort, just a warning never to linger too long. "The lighthouse ain't right," he muttered before rowing away, leaving Elizabeth to the soft crash of waves and the creak of old wood beneath her boots. The lighthouse looms closer, its faded paint peeling in the salty breeze. This isn't just a structure. It feels alive, a sentinel watching her approach, its empty windows like sunken eyes. Elizabeth shakes off the unease. Legends are stories, she reminds herself, born of fear and misunderstanding. Inside, the air is damp, thick with a faint metallic tang. Echoes trail her every step. The walls bear scratches, as if something had clawed its way out or in. She sets up her equipment and begins combing through the forgotten rooms, snapping photos of abandoned tools, overturned furniture, and water-stained journal pages. Each artifact feels like a breadcrumb leading deeper into the mystery. But as the hours stretch, the lighthouse begins to push back. It starts with the lights, small flickers at the very edge of her vision darting through the mist outside the lighthouse. Elizabeth rushes to the window, but there's nothing. Then the whispers come, soft, indecipherable voices weaving through the halls. Yet when she calls out, the silence is deafening. Her flashlight flickers. The beam grows weak until it sputters out completely, leaving her in the dark. Outside, the strange lights pulse brighter, vivid shapes moving in synchronized motion. She stares, and then she notices the clock on the wall, a rusted, silent relic beginning to tick. Time, it seems, is not what it was. Elizabeth ventures higher, ascending the spiral staircase that leads to the lantern room. Each step feels heavier, as though the air itself resists her movement. Her pulse quickens. The whispers grow louder, turning into chants that hum like static in her ears. At the top, the lantern lies shattered, but from the center of the glass rubble, an electromagnetic pulse hums faintly, its glow unnatural and mesmerizing. Elizabeth leans closer, her reporter's curiosity hungry for answers. And then she sees it. Past the glass and the aura, shadows shift, human shapes locked in an endless, distorted loop. Her mind struggles to process the image. These figures, they're neither alive nor dead. They're trapped, bound in time, keepers, perhaps? A sudden movement snaps her back. A hand emerges from the pulse, spectral and skeletal. It reaches for her. She stumbles back, heart pounding. The whispers are deafening now, drowning her thoughts as the glow intensifies. "Mistakes, we were wrong," the voices plead. They beg her to leave. But mingled in their desperation is a warning. If you open the door, you can never go back. Elizabeth scrambles down the stairs, her legs trembling. She doesn't pause as she exits the lighthouse, the mist swirling violently around. The boatman waits under the pale moonlight. He doesn't ask questions. He doesn't need to. As the lighthouse fades into the distance, Elizabeth feels the weight of what she has witnessed gnawing at her. The lighthouse wasn't just cursed. It was a gateway. To what? She still doesn't know. But the story isn't over. Somewhere in the depths of its silence, the light calls to someone new.